Welcome back to Omni Garage. So Omni Garage is on a real mission to find a seriously good glass coating. We have tried a bunch of them. So CarPro glass coatings, we've tried nearly all of them. G-Force was currently on the car behind us, garbage. Didn't last very long. It had poor wipeability. The hydrophobics was okay. That's been removed. We're now on to our next one. Angel Wax H2O, that is currently on my car. This product is really cheap. You don't use a lot of product, super easy to apply, and so far it's been going for 2 or 3 months now, so it's lasting us quite a long time, and I'm really happy with it. So far this one's really good.
I think hydrophobics of that exceed CarPro G-Force, which is really interesting given CarPro G-Force is a dedicated, like proper
glass coating
versus,
whereas this is more like a sort of a spray sealant type product.
And I'm super impressed with the workability of it. It was very easy to install on the glass and the behavior.
And so now today we're going to try this Gyeon QuickView. So first thoughts of this product when we opened it, it is leaked everywhere in the packet. So you can smell the sort of alcohol content in it. It's not very pleasant. So this does look a little bit DIY-y, and it is advertised at more of a DIY approach, but we're going to apply it to the front of this car. This car's been deconned, it's had the previous glass coating removed, it's nice and clean, the glass is smooth, so it's ready for us to apply this glass coating.
So just like any coating, preparation is key. So this glass has been deconned. We haven't polished it to remove the G-Force. I don't think it was necessary. We water spot removed, tar removed, and then clayed the glass, gave it a good wash with descale. But preparation for glass coatings for us, generally final step will be isopropyl alcohol on a paper towel, just to make sure that we've stripped any kind of oils, anything of the any of the soap remains on the surface from the wash. Just to get a nice bare surface.
This glass is pretty clean, man.
Yeah.
So it might not have been necessary, but we're doing the right thing.
Correct. So this will not only clean the glass, but we'll just make sure that there's nothing left on there, so we've got a really bare surface to work the new coating into. Make sure you do this, super simple, and only takes you a couple of minutes to do. The other thing you can use is something like CarPro Eraser. You could use a G-Technic panel wipe, but I find that isopropyl alcohol does just the equally.
You wouldn't want to use this straight up on your paint though.
No, be very careful with overspray. So what Glenn's doing there is he's dabbing it onto the paper towel, not spraying onto the surface of the car.
I got a bit of the old new hoodie on me.
Got a bit warm, eh?
Bit hot around here.
So this will take 2 minutes, prep the glass, all ready for the coating.
Are you excited? The packaging looks quite nice.
It does, but the box is just a bit...
Well, we've opened it a couple of times.
Okay, yeah, to be fair to Gyeon, we have. But yeah, I mean, this is super beginner friendly.
I really like the branding around Gyeon products.
Yeah.
It's a shame we don't like more of them, so...
They do a great job with their bottling. Like, we love Gyeon Interior and Gyeon Glass. They're our go-tos at the moment. Yeah, they do a good job. Really good job. Gee, this is leaked a wee bit in there. So
you can see it on the top of on that blue lid there,
yeah,
the dark blue lid. It looks all like...
It's nifty though. So this is 120 millilitres. I mean, the bottle's huge. If that was fully loaded with glass coating, you'd expect to see about 200, 250 in there. So
does it say how many cars it'll do?
Well, it says 30 mils per car. So you're going to get about 4 cars out of it. I guess it depends how many windows you do. Like on this car here, if you were to go all the way across the glass roof and the side windows, there's no way you're getting 4 cars out of it, but pretty well priced. What's going to be interesting around this is a lot of the glass products start to say that you'll see water behavior from 50, maybe 60 kilometers an hour. This on the website says from 70 kilometers. It's advertised as a rain repellent versus a coating. So you're not going to get the same behavior out of a coating. But as we just said, we tried CarPro G-Force, that is a coating, and we were unimpressed with it. So I think the benefit to this product is that it's beginner friendly. You don't need any other equipment other than this to put this on your car. You don't need coating applicators, you don't need blocks. You just need to clean your glass. And Gyeon say you can just use a glass cleaner. So we've probably gone above and beyond by deconning the window. And then literally...
It's quite funny though, because if you drive fast enough,
yep,
no matter what's on your window, the water will shoot off the back of it.
Well, it will.
You actually want the water to be removed at low speeds when you're driving around town, because that's when you're going to be using your windscreen wipers. So I think the lower speed that this will be removed, the better. But
I'm just going to clean this lid up because I think it's a
got the sticky fingers.
Yeah,
you've had the fingers in all the pies with all the sticky fingers.
Let's clean it up so I'm not getting it everywhere. But this is nice because I mean, as long as it doesn't leak again. I think it's leaked because it's been lying down.
Well, it's also travelled from who knows where.
Yeah, correct. Korea. So the way that this works is you would, quick and easy application.
Did it actually come from Korea?
Yeah, Gyeon's a Korean company.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so.
You sure it wasn't just shipped from like Amazon Fulfillment Center or something like that?
Well, yeah, I don't remember where we bought this from, but developed in South Korea. Oh, made in Taiwan.
Oh, okay.
So it's got to us from Taiwan. I don't know where it's gone in between, but if you have a look at the bottle there, so it says, why did I think it said shake well? Shake well is not on there. It just gives us a quick and easy application, repels water and dirt, increases safety in harsh road conditions. It's a bold claim. Clean the glass well. Prep in, or apply in a circular motion, section by section, ensure an even application, let dry for at least 5 minutes, wipe with a damp cloth. Recommended hand and skin protection. Well, we haven't done that. But what I like about this
is that's the applicator, eh?
Right there, that's the applicator.
Do you know what? It looks like they've copied a little bit of that Soft 99 glass coating.
Yeah, a little bit.
Because they do have like a felt applicator on there. So I guess product drips through the hole, you just circle it on and...
She smells strong.
Oh, crack into it,
What's nice about this is once you're finished, you just putting it away just like that on your shelf, done.
And interesting that you can apply it to multiple cars, so it'll be, the shelf life of that product will be a lot longer than your typical coating because they seem to crystallize. So once you've used it once, crystallizes, that's the end of the product. Here, hopefully we can get multiple applications out of it.
So because it says we can let this sit on the surface for 5 minutes, I'm just going to go ahead and apply this to the whole window. Apply in a circular motion. And I mean, the beauty about this, as I'm 10 seconds into applying it, is normally you'd be working glass coating in like this, and you get to a point, I'm just going to kind of cut myself in a corner there. You get to a point where it gets really dry and you have to go and reapply. So you kind of back to your bottle, back to your applicator. You're going to be able to go around your whole glass with this just kind of self-lubricating itself as you go, right? Like there's no need to squeeze anything. It just continues to apply the product. Now, 70k an hour, I'm not going to be too happy about that, if that's accurate, because I really want to see the water start to move from 50, 60k an hour, because it's rare driving around town that I even get up to 70k an hour. So I'd like to use my wipers the least amount possible.
And you're right, if you do not use your wipers very often, you're going to get longer
out of the product. Correct. So, I mean, I would have had to go back to a traditional glass coating.
Put more drops on.
Probably 2-3 times by now. Whereas this, you just kind of continue. So we'll work our way.
Does it say what the longevity is?
6 months.
Gotcha.
Up to 6 months. Though, look, I don't mind if the application process is easy, much like it is with that Angel Wax product. I don't mind reapplying something like this periodically. Like, I'm happy to put it on every month if I need to, if it's easy to apply and easy to remove. And what we found with the Gyeon as well, like the Angel Wax, I sprayed it on, I think it says leave for 10 minutes or 20 minutes. I left it for 2 hours with my first coat, came back and it removed absolutely fine. That Car Pro, like you have to remove it almost immediately, otherwise it is really hard work to get it off the surface. So application process is easy. I'm going to do half this window and hand it over to you and you can give it a crack. A little bit difficult there. You can't get under your wipers.
That's a bit awkward, isn't it?
Yeah, so you may need to get another applicator pad to spread it a bit. You can only really get to there. So I'll hand over to you.
All right, give us a hoon, Sonny.
You can have a crack on that other side.
I mean, it smells pretty bloody aggressive.
It does.
Oh no.
Got a bit of paper towel there. What are you looking for from a glass product?
Well, first of all, application.
Yeah.
So is it really easy to apply? Well, not necessarily easy to apply, but is it easy to remove?
Yeah.
Because we've applied some before and they've been an absolute nightmare to remove.
Everything's easy to put on the glass. Yeah, it's just removing it.
I really want to see good hydrophobics at low speed.
Yeah.
Because I think that's where you want it to be working the best. I definitely do not want to see windscreen wiper judder.
Car Pro was pretty bad for that.
And that's not the first Car Pro coating we've applied that's had judder. The G Technic one is also really bad for the judder. We've had that on the cars before. And then I think for us, if we want to be able to provide this for a customer in our detailing business, I think longevity is going to be important.
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty tricky to charge a customer for 6 months glass coating for them to come back every 6 months for a reapplication. I think that's a little stink. So yeah, longevity is going to be a little bit important for us to be able to sell this product to our clients.
I think for me, I'm happy with 3 months to 6 months, but for a customer, yeah, we need this to be lasting 12 months. Which I don't think it's going to be this product, but we need to go out and we need to try everything on the market. So what have we tried so far? Well, we've obviously tried the Angel Wax product. We've tried CarPro G-Force. We've tried CarPro Flyby 30. We've tried CarPro Flyby Forte. What other glass coatings? The G-Technic. G1 glass.
Yep.
We've tried, it's the one that Obsessed Garage, Wolf's. We've tried Wolf's Nano Glass Sealant. I feel like we're missing products here. So we've actually had hands-on with quite a few products, but there's been a lot of newcomers to the category in the past couple of years. So I think for us, the product after this for us to give a go will be the Armour Detail Supply glass coating. We definitely want to try the Gyeon, flagship glass coating as well.
Yeah, so if this is any good and this gives us a nice sort of starting point, then we could probably expect that the Gyeon flagship glass coating will be better. So yep. This is a starting point for us, and we'll see how this goes.
And then, is it Glyco? Is that the brand? Japanese company?
Yeah, Glyco Soft 99 has got a range of products, similar application to this. I'm not sure what the longevity is like though.
No, so there's probably 4 products. We want to try the Glyco, we want to try the Gyeon flagship, we want to try Armour Detail Supply, and what was the other one I just said? I can't remember. Actually, Angel Wax make a flagship glass coating as well. So if their spray on is anything to go by, that could be pretty good as well. So I'd say there's 4 or 5 products we need to try in this category. These products are relatively expensive to pick up. So
the other thing is that when you're trying coatings, is it's not like you can just spray it on and get your opinion straight away. It's like, I've got to apply it, I've got to wait for however long the product's going to last, I've got to test it out, I've got to take it out into some real bad conditions, got to have some rain, got to have some dirt, it's got to go through a couple of car cleaning cycles to see what it's like. And so to try and figure this out is quite slow. And once it's on your glass, I tell you what, if it's junk, you will get really disappointed really quickly, and then you end up with this product that's on the car for quite a wee while we do some testing. So it leads to a bunch of unhappiness as we go through this.
It does. We've filmed for probably 10 minutes here. If we hadn't, I think this product would take 5-6 minutes to apply to your front windscreen.
I really enjoy the application of this.
It is nice. It's nice to know that all you need to do now is put the lid on, maybe wipe the bottle down a little bit to make sure there's nothing dripping on there, and you are essentially done.
Let's see how easy it is to remove though.
Yeah, that's going to be the key right now, isn't it?
Yeah, no point having a real easy product to apply if you're going to spend the next lifetime removing it.
So that lid just spins on, you probably give that a wipe down, sit that on your shelf.
Good to go.
And yeah, I don't think you're going to leak again from there, because it's only leaked because it's laced sideways in shipping.
It is hard to tell how much product is left in here.
Yeah. It sounds like a lot.
There is quite a lot. There'd be over half left in here.
Yeah.
So, but if this was clear, or this had a little gauge on the side so you could see how much product, especially if you're using this in your business, so you could see, right, okay, I've done this car, oh yeah, I've got enough for the next guy coming in. But
yeah, hey. This is definitely a DIY product. So we left the product for 5 minutes. You're able to see the haziness on the surface there. So that is what you're wanting to come behind to remove using the damp cloth. Now, a lot of the other coatings that we've used, or sealants on the glass, we just use a dry microfiber in order to remove that haziness. We're going to follow the product instructions here. So we got a damp cloth that we're using to wipe off the initial residue, and then we're going to use a dry waffle weave Brad Company towel to make sure the surface is dry. How's that going? Easy?
Oh, that's smooth.
Comes off really easy?
That is really easy to remove.
I mean, I can see the removal of that haziness on the camera there.
Okay, this is a good start. It's a good start.
Ease of application is looking pretty good, which is a key for a product like this. This is something that a beginner, someone who doesn't want to have to buy all the gear to coat. I mean, there's not a lot of gear that you need to coat, but someone who just wants to be able to quickly do this on the weekend or in an evening in their garage.
I don't know about you or anyone watching this video. You could probably comment in the video and let me know what you think, but I think glass is one of the hardest things to get right.
Oh, absolutely. Interior glass and exterior glass.
You're always chasing smudges, always chasing smudges, always looking at it going, oh, that's not quite the best job. We really want to make sure our paint's in good condition, and we definitely spend a lot of time on that, but I think glass is one of the hardest things to nail.
I do not enjoy it one bit. Like, it is my least favorite part of detailing, because you think you've nailed it, you think it looks great in the garage, and then you pull it out and there's nothing worse than having a clean car with a dirty window. I'm going to throw you that clean cloth.
Thank you. And you can do the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, there's definitely something on there.
Yeah, feels a bit slick.
Yeah, it feels slick.
Nice. That's what we want. So that removal process, very, very quick. I think you can probably do your car in 15 minutes with this product.
Yeah, and I think you could probably leave it on longer than we have as well. I don't necessarily think you need to time manage it too much.
A lot of the glass products we've used advertise that you can do a couple of coats of them. That's not something that Gyeon advertise with this here. They're just saying 30 mil per car. They don't comment on single versus double application of it. I don't think it can hurt to apply another one. I think what you can find is you do with other coatings get a little bit of smudginess, and it's harder to remove the second one because it's struggling to bond to itself. We're going to do one coat of this, so we're going to apply it exactly as Gyeon advertise in order to test this over the coming weeks.
Okay, so all in all, that product application was super easy. It removed really easy. The glass is nice and slick. We're going to leave it here. In a couple of weeks' time, we're going to film a bit of an update to see what the water behavior is like. How does this interact with the wiper blades? What's the longevity like? It'll give us a little bit of a feel, and we will come back to you and give you our thoughts on that as we progress using this product.
We've had Gyeon QuickView on the car behind us here for about a month now. Now, in terms of the application process, look, that was super simple. I think that for all the glass coatings on the market, this one here, given that you've got your applicator built into the product,
If we can open it.
if we can open it, that there is a game changer. Now, what we found is that it's a lot easier to apply on panels that are flat. So, I mean, all panels, generally glass are flat, but if we're applying here, nice and easy because the product is coming out. Little bit more difficult when you're working on one of your side windows because you are going to need to squeeze the bottle to get the product to come through the applicator pad, and you just want to be really careful that it doesn't drip down and run onto your paint. So you're going to want to work in quite nice, organized, managed sections, but really easy application process. Now, performance, how did it work in the rain? Not quite up to the expectations that we had. So again, this is not advertised as a product that is going to have incredible longevity or incredible performance at low speeds. What we found is that we didn't start to see that water behavior in the rain on that front windscreen until probably around that 70 km/h mark. And as you can see up on screen here now, we're traveling 80, getting up to 90 kilometers, and we're seeing okay behavior from it, but it definitely isn't at the point where you can not use your wipers at all. You still need to use them a little bit. As you cross that 100 km/h mark, well, most products you would have really good performance from. Find this one here, to get that good performance, you really have to be operating up close to triple figures in terms of kilometers per hour. So I think there are other products out on the market that perform better at lower kilometers, which is something that's really important to us. When we're driving that quick, most products perform well, and generally you don't need to use your wipers, even if you have something like bead maker or amplifier on your window. Where we want the superior performance out of a product like this is at lower speeds. So we want to see this start moving, ideally around 50 to 60 km/h, which is that around town driving. And this product here just didn't quite cut the mustard when it came to that. Benefit to this product is that you only have to buy one item versus some of the other products that we would deem superior to this. You do need to buy applicator pads, and it is a little bit of a longer application process. Where I found this quite handy is applying over really large sections, not having to revisit a bottle to top up your applicator pad. So I think if you just want to purchase one product, you're happy with performance that doesn't necessarily rival some of the best on market, and you're happy for that water to sheet at 80, 90, 100 km/h, this could be a product that you can just buy one item, apply it to your car pretty easily. But this is not a product that we are planning to continue using here at Omni Garage. We would much prefer to spend a little bit longer applying a product, spend a little bit more money on a product, and get better performance at lower kilometers. A great product we're seeing that is very, very affordable is Angel Wax H2Go. we've seen some really good results at low speeds using that product, and the application process isn't all that much harder than this one here. So for that reason, Gyeon QuickView is not a product that we're planning on stocking in our cabinet here. We are going to continue the hunt for better glass coatings. There are a lot in this range. They're a hard product to try because you've only got a limited amount of vehicles. Once you get the coating on there, you've got to remove it to give a fair test to the next one. It's not quite as easy as some other categories. So we'll continue buying, and we will continue sharing our thoughts on what we deem to be the best glass coating on the market. That's all from Omni Garage today. Make sure you hit subscribe to stay tuned for heaps more detailing content in the future.